Hello, my name is Shadley. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 in Anbennar as Zurkanrek. In previous episode, the crisis started flaring up a little bit, and now we are just sieging down some of the enemies here. Hopefully we can start piecing out. Actually, I wonder, is there a possibility for... This is so superiority war. We haven't gained superiority on either one, to be fair. There's a lot of the blockades that are causing us a lot of issues here, including a lot of blockades against us. And since we can't sail through there, that does cause a bit of issues. Is there... Right, so they've been sieging down over there. Is this one... Is there two colonies? I don't know if that's now someone from our faction holding that. Possibly. Is this one... It's friendly. In war together. Okay, so that is our faction. They probably took over the colonies in there that they had. Could be. Right, so we got the siege in here. We got 15,000 men total there. Plus we got some other friendlies in here sieging another port. Luckily, at least they haven't started landing anything. They're fighting probably a lot in this area. And the siege going of 20,000. This must be Sunriders again. This, yeah, that's the... Right, so they are still fighting another war over there, aren't they? So I'm guessing that a lot of the factions over here, especially the leader of the Federation right now, has been sieging down in the central lands. So I think these started heading into these lands. So hold on, who is this? So this was the Yukel. So the Yukel followers have probably gone into the Godiva followers regions to start sieging in there because, you know, a lot of their troops are probably not there right now, which would also explain the amount of, or the lack of, oh, hello. That's a bit of naval combat in there. I wonder if we can win that. I've got some friendly troops moving through our lands here. So we are actually making some money, about a ducat per month. That's not bad. But if we have a look at the institution, so it's now spreading in there, it's spreading in here, and there. So how many loans? 2 loans would probably not be quite enough for the Renaissance yet. Look, but we're going to get a bit of naval defeat over there. They got a lot of ships in here. Oh, and we're going to get another government reform. Right, so what do we have? Religions within the Republic. Strengthening clergy privileges. Monthly war exhaustion, clergy loyalty equilibrium, and clergy influence. Curtail clerical privileges. Seizing land from the clergy does not trigger religious rebels. Ooh. Admin tech costs, clergy influence. Expand temple rights. Temples cathedral provide the province with 33% tax modifier and -2 unrest. Ooh. That's also pretty good. Admin advisor cost -10%, clergy influence +5%, and then maintain balance of power. All estates loyalty. Ooh, now that's also pretty good. I'm gonna go with the maintain the balance of power. I mean, the other modifiers could be quite nice as well. Ooh, Merchant Republic are at least they're loyal. But they got a lot of modifiers in here. We've summoned the diet quite a few times, admittedly. On the other hand, in about 4 years, we're going to get rid of this one. Does that increase their influence? Yeah, it is 10% influence there, but how much would they have without the... It's a bit over 100, so yeah. Getting rid of that one should get the influence below 100 again. Then we just can't summon the diet too often right now. Actually, since we are in a pretty good relations with you, can we improve relations any further? We could improve it a little bit. Because they don't need access right now. I don't want to give subsidies, because we don't have the money for that. I was thinking, like, we can't royal marry the republics in here. But we need to figure out some sort of way to get the relations be high enough over there for the time being to get the mission done. I suppose if we guarantee their independence, that does mean that we don't have any extra diplomacy available right now. But then that should mean that the relations will be slightly better. And then once some of the negative stuff ends, we'll be able to get through that. There's a bit of naval combats in here. I suppose they might be having their fleets fighting further away right now, but looks like if we can just get this capital done. I mean, so the Lake Goddess is the one over here. Oh, right. Goddesses. Right. This is the one that we're currently fighting against. We got still a numbers advantage. They got more galleys than we do. We've got a lot more light ships. I do actually, well, I don't think we have the money for that yet, but at some point, we should start building some galleys into the interior over here. Having, I don't know, even 5 galleys could be tipping some of these battles. Not that one in particular, but some of the smaller battles. How's the... Okay, so we can get another 5 points over here, at least for the siege. That would get us to 35%. Accommodation with natives in Zurkanrek. Settler increase, plus 25% per year, and assimilation natives. Native assimilation plus 40%, and native uprising chance minus 20%. And technically speaking, right now there's not going to be any uprisings in there, but that extra 25 per year is definitely welcome. Election. I think at this stage it might be time to get a new one in there. Right now I'm actually going to lean towards the military candidate. Oh, admin and military, that's perfect. Because if we can get the military stuff going, we can get the army tradition and naval tradition going up a little bit. If we could get the ship trade power as well, that'd be brilliant. But so far so good, it's been a fairly peaceful war. Oh, bold fighter, land leader shock goes up. Noble plot, oh. That's bad. Well, there goes some stability. We still got +1 at least, so we're not in too dire situation, but it could definitely be better. Oh, disease outbreak, well, that's not good. We can still, actually, no, we can still get a little bit higher in here. But I suppose the total size of the garrison has dropped. And Satmar is still the leader of the Federation. Well, that's been sieged down, so there might be some nations that will slowly be pushed out of the war. And as long as, so who's the... Akutek is the leader, so this capital is someone that we need to defend. If we lose that one, then we will lose the entire war. Well, most likely lose the entire war. There we go, so that's one siege down. I guess I'm just going to move in here. This will be siege down soon. Oh, we can get tech. Well, actually, we're still going to save on the tech. Oh, we're losing it. Oh, it's the reinforcing that is costing us. So we might get some over here. Maybe if we were to increase the production of copper over here, we can speed up the... Oh, there's still the adventurers one. Right, so if we were to give this a couple levels, that will increase the production, and thus increase our monthly income, as well as increase the speed that we get the Renaissance completed there. Right, so we siege down that one. There's a lot of sieges going in here, a lot of sieges going there. I'm just going to move in here, slowly but surely move through. Maybe this one I'm going to give control to the leader. But that coastal one, I wouldn't mind getting. Although it's a little bit far away from... Oh! Right, first of all, I'm going to get the tradition thing. But R4 is now under siege. I'm going to complete this siege. And then start heading back home. Sign this under the leader. We've got our ships over here at least fully maintained. We're moving quick. We should have... Oh, they got a pretty good general in there. We've got the numbers advantage, and we're going to catch them. We're defending. We got a bit higher morale. They got more... Okay, so they got better tactics than we did. And they're probably going all the... Oh, right, they've been sieging down all of this. I guess I'm just going to go through and de-siege some of that. Oh, we lost the commander. Fort defense, well, maybe don't need that one right now. We've got about 3 years before we can get the statute thing. Oh, the black flag over there with one of the armies, and the other army is not in a good shape. Oh, we got some friendlies in here as well. Right, let's just get this thing done then. Or DC to these areas. A lot of that has been sieged down, so looks like we are winning the war against... Oh! Right, we managed to get a little bit points from the combats there. Good on us. Unfortunately, the reinforcing is costing us a lot. And we don't have any loans right now. I don't want to take more inflation necessarily. On the other hand, getting more admin points might not hurt. I'm going to take more admin points then. I believe we're still in crisis though, so we can't do any of the missions. I believe, yeah, it's just the crisis. It would be costing us a lot of points to get through there, but that would be quite nice to get some of that stuff done. So we can de-siege that. Oh, did they? Oh, they probably destroyed the colonies in here. Well, at least one of them. There we go. I think I'm going to send my troops back around my homelands and then start helping on the front line here, because it seems like there's going to be some big battles there. And they could probably use my help. Also, I should probably allow allies to attach to the army. Oh, right, we lost the casus belli in here because it's switching hands again. Right, so there's a lot of troops in here. They're not fighting too heavily yet. And our troops are, well, still going to take a while before we arrive there. But do we have, right, so that would give more tactics there. We should maybe save up for that one next. Well, assuming that we can get the Renaissance down, which is spreading slowly. Very, very slowly. Now, where's our army? Okay, it's over there. Keep an eye on what's happening. Have we lost some battles in here? I don't think we have. Now, how about you? No, you're going through there. There's a big combat there. I don't think I can reach there in time. And I don't think I could break that siege either. Just gonna wait until some of these other armies arrive here. Oh, there we go. Colony completed. First of all, let's get that done, and I suppose we send the colonists over there, so that we can then eventually take these lands as well, and start sort of surrounding the lake here. That's forest. That's forest. That's grassland. So if we go for the grassland, we have maybe the best chance of beating the enemy. We are defending in there. And a lot of their troops seem to be moving to that fight. Nope. Yeah, no, they are. Well, they went down that way. Okay, so we could try sending some troops to help there. Where are you heading? Right, you're going through here, so I'm just going to follow that one. These farmlands, they are going to be de-sieging that. We've still got the advantage in here. I'm just going to pull back all the way there. Oh, actually, we've got a lot of troops in here. You know what? If we combine our troops, there's a chance that we could take over that one. Oh, they're moving away. Alright. Anything going over here? Well, other than our colony, not really. We've got a bit of naval combats going in there. Not my fleets, though. Because I don't have any fleets on the interior yet. I'm going to be working on that eventually, but right now the war effort is taking a lot of time and money. Actually, let's go and clear out that seat again. If we can. Do we have anyone attached to us? We do. Well, not really. Oh. Oh. Right, so this was the... No, this was one of the enemies pieced out. It was that one. Alright. Okay, so we lost the battle there. If we have a look at the war now, so our side definitely has the numbers advantage on the field. Both on the seas and on the land. That's one enemy out of the war. Oh, actually, they did take one province there. They didn't piece out that one yet. And my troops need to reinforce for a while, so I don't think those will be taking part in the war for a while. I think we just got some money from the... Oh yeah, we got almost... Oh, well, over 18 ducats from the peace deal there. So I'm not too unhappy about it. And now looks like our fleets are taking the upper hand in here. Once again, although there is a big fleet heading up north. So they should probably scatter. Okay, so we've got some troops over here that may have attached to us. Let's get into the grasslands behind the capital there. Because that capital is something that we can't afford losing. We could still take the Diplotech, but that's not necessarily the thing that we need the most. Unfortunately, my troops aren't really that high quality, if I'm all honest. And the Fort Defense Advisor is not... I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, but it's not necessarily the thing that we need right now. Oh, and we're paying the extra war taxes. Right, that's what's costing us a bit of military points as well. New Commandant. Ooh. Skill level 2. Does cost a bit of extra. Would require us to take a loan, but that is discipline and plus 2 mill points, so that offsets the cost of the war taxes right now. Who else are we able to maybe de-siege or siege out of this war? If we could, well, that is already under siege. That's urban. I'm just going to go into the urban area there. See if we can't bait them into attacking me. Probably not. Oh. Magical Academia in financial trouble. I'm going to let them lose influence. Spells would be nice, but at the same time, they are sometimes a bit expensive as well. Oh, disease outbreak there, okay. I mean, if we could get this nation out of the war as well, that'd be brilliant. I don't think they'll be gaining a lot in this war, to be fair, and I'm going to have some rebellion soon enough. So I should probably be heading back home soon. I've already done a decent chunk on the war. Are these gonna be... Oh, they're gonna go through. I'm not entirely sure where they're heading to. But without any allies, I don't think I can go in there and break that siege. So I guess I'm just gonna move down this way. Up with the siege over there, for example. Still having that... Oh. Who's this one? Thought I seen... Kirunya Gov. And... Araka Honar to... Oh, who's? Oh, right, they conquered some land there. Okay. Fine. We're getting some... actually, I don't know if we got any money from that, but maybe we gained a little bit. Oh, I can't go through there. We need to get this fort. I suppose in the meanwhile I can just de-siege or siege the forest behind there. Aha. Okay, the cat spell thing has expired. I might be making a cool Jengen a bit strong in here, because I'm going to give control of this back to them. They can give it around if they want to. Ooh, mercantilism for a bit of diplo points. Don't mind if I do. Oh, they managed to retake that one. Or how about I hold on to this forest here? So how is the war support on some of these enemies? Still high on all of those. On the other one, there's one medium, but the rest of them are still pretty good. Okay, there's the urban. Of course, they can't siege that one because it's not part of the war, so yeah, I don't need to worry about sieging that one. They'd have the defensive, but oh, hold on. They're going for the gold. That's not a lot. Oh, right, you do need transport to get there. That's gotta be a rough one. Do we have... Oh, right, so that's been sieged down. Can we get... We could get there. Or here. Oh, is that one another one out of the war? It is another one of our enemies peacing out. Trial? Ooh. I can take it a little bit corruption. Get the diplo points, all the points in general. Oh, yeah. It was the province over here that they gained. That I gifted them. Essentially in there. Right, so there's going to be a lot of little fighting. I mean, I suppose now if we have a look at the numbers, we've got overwhelming numbers overall. I mean, other than galleys, I suppose. Beyond that, we've got overwhelming numbers. How is the Renaissance now spreading? It's almost there. How much is that going to be? Another 22 ducats out of the costs here, but the cost is just increasing and increasing. Partially because the autonomy is probably dropping there. That would be level 3, 4. I don't actually want to go there. I think at this stage I'm just going to pull my troops back. Because there's going to be rebellions that we need to clear off, and if I can... Oh, increase sentinel tolerance. Okay. A little bit tolerance probably doesn't hurt. We're still getting a lot of war exhaustion in here. Yeah, war exhaustion is high. Let's go ahead and start reducing the unrest in our territory. Well, my armies over there could have... Oh, well, never mind. They won the war or the battle without me. So, didn't really need to worry about it. There's a bit of stuff over here. I mean, they've already sieged down most of this. So, this nation, unless it's not the leader, I'm guessing they will probably lose their war support soon enough. So, who is this? That one is a medium. It's almost full war exhaustion. Alright, so I don't think they'll be around for that much longer. Now, our rebellion might be firing soon. Got at least a little bit of things in here. Ready. I mean, at this stage, it might be worthwhile just to get... Oh, yeah, we got that one already done. I mean, how long is it going to take until it's done here? It's a half a point per month, so it's going to take a while. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple loans. I'm going to take 3 just in case. And then we're going to embrace the Renaissance. The construction and development costs will go down, and then we can get these techs done a lot cheaper. And we get a little bit ahead of time bonus there as well, so that's good. And Miltech is going to be the next one that we're going to take with, they'll get with the points. And I think after this war, what we'll start doing is consolidating this region here. If we could get hold of this fort over there, that'd be brilliant. For ourselves, that is. We could actually go ahead and build a fort over here. I mean, we don't have the money for it yet, but this would be not necessarily the best location. That might actually be a better location overall. because it's a forest and all that, so it might help more. But we've found some more grain over here. Well, not too bad. What do they have over here? So that's fur, livestock. I suppose we could actually have a look at this. There's more fur and fish. Over here, if we start heading... So that's a lot of livestock. Bit of wine over there. Okay, that'd be quite nice. And paper. And of course, the gold. And glass. So this area does have a lot of good resources overall. I do wonder, though, there's a small chance for gold to be found, but it's very, very slim chance. Admittedly, our army is not... I mean, it could be a lot larger at this stage. We've got a lot of development... Oh, that's another one. Oh, there we go. So that's this one. Did they get annexed fully? Unless they were left something small somewhere, you know, I dare say they got pretty much fully annexed. Oh, and the leader of it is all the way down there. Alright. At least in theory, we might be able to get rid of some of the Quarrel followers out of the war as well at some point. Oh, we got a port to blockade it again. I suppose at some point we should probably start moving the trade fleet. Or not, put the transport fleet down here into the interior. And then build a couple galleys to accompany them, and that would be already pretty decent. Federation elections, oh wow. Lost again. But damn, this has been a bit of bloody war overall for the region. If we have a look at the losses, so it's not... Well, there's a decent bit of losses on both of these wars, plus there's the third war that we're not part of. Oh, there's a fair bit of fighting there. How much are we making from trade in the meanwhile? 4.6. It's not bad. Now, admittedly, the blockades and all that will probably have a bit of a bad impact. So at this stage, I'm going to stop doing the spell for at least for a while to make sure that we don't lose or get the devastation. Oh, is that? Oh. Oh, that got fully annexed as well. Alright. So there's some nations that have expanded a lot during this war, and then there's some like me and, well, the entire northern area here that haven't really expanded at all. Hence why I'm not too keen on heading further south and doing some work for the neighbors again. Oh, right, actually, let me stop that one. Did it uncover us doing some covert actions? We can probably improve relations. Oh, slandering, right. That's something that we could do. I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, we've got a new rival. Well, we can't assign a new rival ourselves, but potentially a new rival later on. The silence breakers down there. They're relatively far off still. Oh, and those declare as a new rival? Alright. Again, we can't go in there directly. Do we have to claim here? I think we do, actually, yeah. So if we were to get the Gold Island, that'd be brilliant. Which is something that we'll need to bring in our fleet in here, but I suppose it's still... Oh. Marrakech? Oh, that one, okay. So it's another one of the Ugal followers. We don't have a massive tradition right now, so I'm just going to elect a new one, I guess. And we're going to go with the military candidate again. Oh, it's more administration. Well done, man, if I do. We've got 4 loans. Oh dear. Now we're losing a lot of money. Goods produced modifier. Alright, I mean, that's not bad. Warriors do not read books. Okay. Admin and diplomatic cost for 5 years increased by 10%. I mean, admittedly, we probably weren't getting these ones either, or right now anyway, so I guess it's not the worst. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, so if I wanted to increase the relations with you real quick, I could potentially give you a gift. Oh, running a deficit while having a loan means that we can't do that. We would ask them to transfer some trade power. That's 97. And then we just need to allow it to go slightly better. Oh, someone's sieging. Oh, bollocks. That's a lot of armies coming in. Right, I'm going to have to pull back a little bit. I mean, that is grassland, so we won't have that great. How is your Miltech? You got Miltech 6, I got only 5. So the taxes advantage is definitely on their side. I'm going to need to get some reinforcements in here. Oh, and they siege down the colony. Oh, that's not great. I could get the quality ideas, but that's a bit of a waste right now. We need to get that Miltech. Luckily, we've got at least 2 forts in here. Oh, and we got the revolt as well. Oh boy, oh, this is not great. On the bright side, the rebellion might cause some issues for them as well, although most likely it won't. Enemy invasion imminent. Mark a fleet near... Oh, right, they're going over there, I reckon. Narkel. I mean, technically speaking, what I could probably do is just... No, they would not accept white peas with me. Bit of a shame. I don't know what they'll be demanding of me. Oh, there we go. Good, 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 good. Well, it didn't really help that much, but at least it got rid of the rebellion. Speaking of which, I can just go and DC to that one. Oh, there we go. 20,000 friendlies, 27,000 friendlies arriving from the south. Good. The castle did its job. It delayed the enemy for long enough so that the armies can arrive here. And we combined... Oh, we're taking a little alone. That's not great. But combined, we can then attack in there if they got the goal to do it. There we go. I had to start it, but at least they joined in. There we go. 5 war score from just that. I'm just going to go around and DC to the areas. At least we are getting some help. Actually, we don't need to worry about that one. Go for the port there, because that's going to be DC'd by the fort anyway. But this port, on the other hand, is a bit too far away for that. Right, so how close are we getting the Miltech? Still pretty... Well, actually, it's not that far off, but not quite there yet. But that was an important victory in combat there. And now we basically DC'd all of this. Hey, completed agenda. Treasure fleet departs. Journey begins. I don't want to lose the military power. Although I think it's just one, it's not every month or anything like that. Completed estate agenda, so nobility is a bit more loyal. We are... Oh, actually. Can we not do that? Loyalty must be higher than the influence. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, that's gonna be a bit difficult. I mean, I suppose once the influence starts dropping, it can drop another 15% quite easily. After that, getting the loyalty up is gonna be a bit tricky, but I suppose it's possible. At least in the meanwhile, we managed to get the crown lands almost to 30% again. Right, so I didn't read the fine print in that. Is there anything else that we could maybe remove? I mean, some of the other things, but I suppose... Oh, right, I think it's the same for all of these. So if we can remove that, we could remove any of these, but until we can remove that, we can't remove any of them. Is there anything that would increase their loyalty without increasing their influence? Monopoly on textiles would increase their loyalty. I mean, why is the equilibrium? It's 67 right now, so if we do the monopoly on textiles, that would be getting it to 77. And then if the influence drops the expiration of the summons, that would get us down to 80. So it would be still not quite there. I don't suppose there's any other things that we could do. Not really. We'll hold off on that one for the time being, because first of all, we are out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.